In previous video we talk about the solution chapter. We talk about what is the solvent. So when we talk about I think you clearly visible. So we talk about the solvent, that is the large amount of compound in the solution, that is the large amount part. Okay, large amount. And second we talk about the solute, which is the less amount part. Okay, so we also discussed the, for example, solvent have another property. For example, we have water in our bucket. For example, our in our glass we have a water, okay, up to this measure, and when we add some sugar on it, the overall solution becomes sweet, but the structure is again liquid. For before adding the solute is liquid, for example, and after the adding this is the liquid. For the means the solvent is decide the structure of the solution. Now we talk about the binary solution. Binary solution means the compound is making of the solution is with the help of two component, means of two component solution with the help of two components. So clearly first component is solute and second is the solvent. Now we do some example of it. Since we know we have three types of matters, that is first is gas, second is liquid, and third is solid. So we use the property PNC, and then we see some examples. We see some example. For example, first we take our solvent as gas, okay, and then we use the solute and solvent part, and then some example. What type of example which is okay. So solute is in this case the solute is solvent is gas, means the large amount part, amount of component is the gas, and we vary the we fix the gas and vary with the other matters like gas, liquid, and solid with the respect of gas. For example, first we take a solute as gas and then solvent is gas, the both the amount of, that is, for example, this in beaker the all is in gas and we add some another gas. This is the overall scenario of this. So in this case we simply say, for example, oxygen in nitrogen. For example, in this case nitrogen is our solvent and oxygen is our solute. So we add the oxygen in nitrogen, that is a mixture of oxygen and nitrogen is the example of gas and gas. We don't know that I am saying that we only do what is the example of it. I am saying that we only do what happen if we add some solute and what happen add some solvent. We don't know and about after mixture what happen. I'm don't saying ignoring that part, just only add the component part, okay. So now gases and gases, for example, liquid is solvent and gas is our solvent, liquid is solute and gas is solvent. So less amount of liquid and large amount of solvent. So for example, liquid is our chloroform. This is the example in also NCERT, chloroform plus gas, anything like nitrogen, say nitrogen. Third is solid is our solute and solvent which is gas. So in this case the example may be like in camphor plus for example again nitrogen, okay. And third is our solvent is our new solvent is liquid, okay. For liquid our solute and solvent, we fix the liquid part and vary the solute. For example, this is our beaker where we put this the liquid and we varies with gas. For example, this is the gas, liquid, and this is the solid. This is the solid, okay. First, our solvent is liquid and solute is gas. So means that we have a large amount of solvent as a liquid and less amount in gas. Okay, so in this case, for example, liquid, we use, for example, water H2, and we add some gas, for example, oxygen, anything else which is a gas. Okay, and third example is solute. In case solute, say liquid, and solvent is again liquid, means this is the liquid, again liquid. For example, ethanol plus water, this is example. And like in for milk in water, this is another example, means milk is in a solute form, and this is the solvent. Okay, this is the solid. Okay, and this is the solvent, maybe liquid. So, and again, for example, this is the sugar in water or milk. This is again example, means we add sugar in the liquid. This is our liquid, and we add some sugar for better taste. This is the solid as in solvent, and for this solute plus solvent. An example, what is this? So solid, for example, this is the solvent form in solid, and we use gas, means a large amount of we have solid and we add in gas molecule in it. So for this, so solid, we use as a solvent form, which is in palladium, and hydrogen as in solute. So, oh sorry, this is the example, that is hydrogen in solute form, and solvent form which is palladium. And again, liquid is our solute and solvent is again solid. So in this case, our solid is solvent is solid, and liquid is our solvent. So we use mercury amalgam plus sodium. Okay, and then last is solute as solid, and solvent again is solid. So in this case, the example are well known, that is the solute as copper and solvent as gold. We know that the gold is absorb the copper, so that's why this is the overall example of it. Again, I understanding the basic form. The binary solution has two components, that is solute and solvent, two compounds. First we take as gas and gas example, liquid and gas, and solid and gas, means we fix the we constant the solvent part and vary the solute, and same as this for the solvent as liquid, solvent as solid. This is the overall example of it. I hope you understand. If you understand, like and subscribe. Next video we talk about the example of concentration, and we solve some example what we say about the concentration term, like in weight by weight percentage, weight by volume percentage, ppm, for example. So this is our next topic, and then we do the war with examples and questions. Okay, I hope you understand. If you understand, like and subscribe.